This demonstration to us the puppy called BBA today to give you training action is to play dead. That is, many people will be very fond of pop to a shot, and then he lay down, and then pretend to be killed. To do a demonstration it. Gunshot pop. And it died. Okay. Yes, the most important thing is to have a lift the password as soon as you say okay, immediately resurrect it. Again gunshot pop, falling slowly, dying reluctantly. Okay. Can I try? BB. Pop. 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 It took 3 shots to die. Okay. It's faster to come alive. Talk about this training to play dead. In fact, the training to play dead is not difficult, at home are very easy to do. But before learning to play dead, first to complete 2 movements, that is, the first is sitting, the second is lying down. Because only after lying down will be easier to turn, and then the second step will begin to use the way to induce him to lie down. This is very important when training is along the direction of his mouth to the back of the head induction. Then the dog will follow the food turn head. At the beginning of the turn is very easy, the most difficult point it is to turn this point is more difficult. So we can gradually increase the difficulty on its track line, is to induce the track line is not too far back each time, so that the dog is easy to complete, so that the dog is easy to appear to turn behavior. This training we generally do about 2 days, 2 to 3 days to be able to complete his ability to lie down the behavior all along its mouth to the direction of the ear or rotation. This is the most difficult, to this point is the most difficult. Talk to you about an experience because there are a lot of dogs who like to skim the leg, is lying down after the leg is crooked, his body to which direction crooked, for example, the dog left leg skimmed out, then you will go towards the left side to induce him. If some dogs lying down after the right leg to the outside crooked, then you will be along the right side to induce, he is more likely to lie down to win the behavior Yes, if the dog can lie down constantly and over, then we will start to make him learn to lie still. When the dog lies still, the very beginning is a continuous reward Right then. Start extending the time for the rewards. Just start extending the time for each time you press the ringing piece and give the rewards. If you start to extend the time, you must add a new signal password is okay. Okay means the end of can get up and do anything. Well yes, roll over, lie flat. Yes, and then start extending the time. Yes, say OK to lift the command and finish to give a reward. Yes, lure the dog to lie down. Then try to get up Yes, as long as one station up to give rewards, because we cannot always pout, always squatting, and then shoot, so must be able to leave, so itself this body upright, for the dog, for us this lie down and play dead of this training, is also a process of adding interference. We hope to add different interference, and then the dog are able to keep lying on the ground. This does not move even someone move on the dog can stay still, which is what we need at the end. The most important thing is to gradually increase the difficulty of this, and then add the OK letter muzzle. After the OK can move, must tell the dog when you can move on, so that the dog will learn to be easy. Yes, when the OK signal has been established, we can start adding this shotgun action to it. Pop. Okay. Pop. Then we can add interference on the side of. He cannot even move. We have to reward this behavior, so that the dog playing dead behavior is to become more and more like the real A. In this training head to play dead, in fact, the most important thing is to learn to lie down first. Then another is the process of induction, is to turn from his mouth, and then to the direction behind the ear. This arc is very important. In the process of rotation, the dog will learn to turn his head back a little, and then the body begins to appear to lie on its side of this behavior. Lie down for the dog is a more difficult, in this training process is a more difficult part, so must be gradual, cannot be too demanding at once, a moment around the back of. This for the dog learning process is very difficult, it may suddenly flash, feel and not too comfortable, later you let him lie down may be very difficult. Yes, after learning to play dead, in fact, you can combine some of the previous behavior, and play dead together. For example, we have learned backward learn to stand up in fact, these can be put in this training to play dead. We can get the dog to back up. Pop. Die reluctantly. Okay. Dogs will be happy after hearing the loud piece. Okay, do it again. Pop. Death is also to die gracefully. Now the dog waits for the trainer to say okay. In fact, the trainer in the process of the dog lying still is also in the process of adding a disturbance and then another is also in the prolongation of the time the dog is not moving. This is also the process is also very important, that is, every time you see good. We say that when training must see good, do not train too long, and then at the end of each training is a very important part, that is, you must give the dog a prize because our teachers stop at the best training, for the dog may be a punishment. So in order to avoid this phenomenon, we will be at the end of the training, must give a particularly larger reward or a more reward, or a more interesting reward such as playing with him and then the training thing is over. This is the complete process of training our dogs to play dead. Do you learn? Welcome to subscribe to Pet Skill Academy channel, open the little bell. You have any good training methods, you can leave a message in the comment section. Welcome to continue to watch the next episode.